Brian back here with a look at Kaspa. All right, we're going to take a look at this chart, see where this thing could be headed, see if the correction is over. One thing we did avoid so far was this bigger push down, right? We were looking if we lost this level right here. Let's get this on here as perfect as I can. Right about there, right? 0.8 cents. That it was coming down here. Now, how we got that target was you pull back up to the top of this area. Usually, you would get a fifth wave to the downside right there if you drop that. We got a wick down through there. Liquidity grab, right? It looks like that's what it probably was. That's what these wicks usually are. They grab money because you got people out there watching for a loss of this price, then they go short. You get the loss of the price right there. You got people going short. You get the wick down, grabs that money, stops the shorts out, and pushes it up. Now, is it out of the danger area up here? We're going to take a look and find out here in a second. First off, I want to come over here and show you Bitcoin real quick. We ended up taking a beautiful Bitcoin long yesterday into today. A nice 3x on this thing. I don't suggest this at all. I went 100x, actually a little bit over that, because I had a great entry. I knew I did, so I took it. We got in somewhere around here, rode it up, got out right up here, right at the top. Potentially right top area, right? Sold and got out, took the money. It was a beautiful trade. It was a nice trade. And a lot of people, a lot of winners. The other day we won 6 out of 7. Lost a couple yesterday. That's the way it goes. You win some, you lose some. I think we won 8 out of our last 12, something like that. 9 out of 12. I don't know. But who's counting, right? Anyway. If that interests you, if you like leverage trading, sign up for a level 3 membership in the description of the video. It's only $15. Come try it out. Along with that, you get 10 hours of videos to teach how to start charting the charts, looking for price targets, how to set up trading view, how to leverage trade. And there's 10 hours of videos in there, over 20 videos. You get your $15 worth, right? It's worth $15 all day long. Just one trade a month is worth $15. So if that interests you, check it out. Go sign up and come join us. We have over 170 members, and we would like to have you. We got some really great traders in there, right? So Bitcoin pushed up to this area. How do we get that target? Well, we go up this high. Pull the Fibonacci down right about there, all right, and that gives you your target right toward 106. I think it was like 106.2 or something like that, and this came up to about 105.950, right? So it's in that area. Could it have one more push up? Absolutely, it could. Could have like a fifth wave to up here, and what you can end up having is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, or it's done, and it's going to start rolling over here. One of the two, all right, and that's going to have a big effect on the rest of the market. If this is heading up now, we'll see. All right. If it's not, I'm looking for a pullback down towards 105, right in that area, and then start a bigger push to the upside. Because if we zoom out, all right, on the 12-hour, it's looking great, right? Down here was our box that this thing could potentially come back to, and it still could. I don't believe it's going to. I think it completed this structure right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think it's done correcting and getting ready to make a bigger move up. After this is done, would be looking towards it heading up here, toward 118, 119, right in that area. And what it looks like it's doing here, this is your 1, 2, 3. The bigger the pullback, the bigger your wave 5. Always remember that, the deeper wave 4 comes back, the higher wave 5 is going to go. Okay, so looking for something like that to happen here. Okay, so depends if Bitcoin, like I said, has another push up here, or if it's pulling back. If it's pulling back, looking for a bounce, like I said, somewhere around 105, right in that area, and then starting back towards the upside. All right, got 1 hour RSI coming down. Look how high it is down here in the bottom. I mean, it's pretty high up there on the RSI, especially on the bottom. Usually you can see how low it comes down to normally when it resets and then pushes up. It's been up here a while. The 4 hour, right at the very top, just flipped bearish, 96 and a 98. All right, and your 8. Getting near the top. Let's look at the daily. The daily looks good. All right, and your monthly looks fantastic. Because overall, like I said, overall we're looking for a push up towards that 130 area here. Then I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen after that. I don't know if that Bitcoin is going to be done then, and our alt season starts then. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine with that. We don't have a whole lot, I don't think, left as far as Bitcoin goes, even percentage-wise. What do you got? 25%. And compared to the altcoins, when this Bitcoin dominance finally finishes up and quits pissing everybody off, everybody's waiting for this thing to collapse, right? Everybody is. We'll see, right? When it's done, it's done. It could yet push up 66.8, 66.9. It could have that push left, right? And I thought it was done where it's at, but it's apparently not, right? 66.8. Yeah, that would be a fifth wave target. It's lost that first support, this white one right here, this white line. It lost it right here. It's coming back up to retest it now as resistance, and it could come up here, yet, and then finally crash over. But that is the big one we're waiting for. Now, if we take a look at Kaspa, you can see up here I have my Bitfinex open now. I have an XRP short open, really. Not looking for a huge move down. Possibly a wave 2 pullback and then a push up. But we'll see. Maybe a big move, maybe not. But anyway, regardless, I'm already in profit on it, so we'll see what happens there. Now, Kaspa. Like I said, we talked about losing this area. It gave a wick, grabbed them shorts, and pushed up. Now, where's it at right now? As far as the fib goes, probably about the same area my rose in. Look at this. Right at a 702. Okay, so is it going to A, B, C? ABC would pull it down. Look at that. Wow. Right to our 7.5 target area. If it doesn't, push any higher. If it's done here, rolls over, that could happen. Now, what I think is going on 4 hour here. Well, maybe so much for thinking. Let's go to 1 hour. Oh boy, yeah, looks like you might have had your 5 waves here. Looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so you have to be careful in this area here. Let's get this up here. This ain't worth anything now. Get this box out of here. This is the area we're gonna have to definitely watch, right? I mean, if you pull a trend line up here, hasn't lost anything yet. That's where the trend goes. Kind of right on it, right on that area. Now, yeah, like I said, you're gonna have to be careful in this area. Now, that fifth wave looks kind of short. Yeah, definitely, it's short. Could have head up to here to 9 cents. All right, so maybe you're having a little bit of a pullback here, and then this pushes back up. It would make sense. Hit the bottom of this trend line. If it doesn't, it just rolls over right here. Starts coming down. Then you'd be looking at a possible A, B, C down to 7.5. Right, like I said, it all depends what it does here. Two scenarios. Right at on the 4 hour. There you go. There's your closing candles right on that 702. That's what we're gonna have to pay attention to, guys, for sure. All right, now if it gets that next push up towards 9 cents, then we would be out of danger pretty much of this ABC. That would be out, and what you'd be looking at is a smaller correction up in here if it pushes up here. If it just rolls over here, and let's see here, where's my, say it doesn't, say you get this, you're looking for this, right? And I push up to 9. Well, if it doesn't do that, right? If it just comes up here to there and it just freaking rolls over, right, and starts heading down pretty hard, that's what you're looking for. 7.5. Now, what would give you an indication that it's going to do that? Well, let's zoom back in here on the hourly. Take a look here. 2, 3, 4. Well, quite honestly, it's kind of taken out that with this potential top of this wave 3. It's violated that area. Oops. Right here. You can see twice now. Potential wave 5, pulled back, violated it, pushed back up, it's pulled back, and violating it again. So it could roll over right here, right? Just be aware of that. If it comes out up and takes out this high at 0.0892, that high right there. Then look for this push up. I don't know. Towards 9 cents there. That would be your. It's right in that area where it could be done. Right. It really hit the target. When we did long and short, I always put a zone. Right. It doesn't always come up and hit it right on the dot. Sometimes it comes halfway, just like this did here, and that's it. It's over. Right, so you're gonna be super careful here. Right now, if it comes down and takes out 0.084, then you better start sweating it there. It's probably coming to 7.5. This 4 hour chart, is going to be your best indicator here. Now on here, this potential. There's your wave. Potential wave 3 top is here, right? Which gives you a little bit of hope because it's still technically above it up here. It could have that push up, but put your chart on there. Put your fib on here. and watch these areas. You start. Common sense tells you, really, if you come down here and take out 0.084, you're getting too deep, for another push up, and this thing is more than likely kind of doing that A, B, C, and that would make a lot of sense, because, like I said, when we were talking over here about this low right here, I said if it takes out that low, this is your target. Well, you got that wick through it, and it didn't. It pushed up, right? Like I said, liquidity grab, pushed it up. And what's it probably going to do then? It's probably going to push it down, right? If it gets that push up towards 9 cents, then this is more than likely out of play. Okay, so keep an eye on this, guys. We're right in that area where you want to see a push up out of here, and you want to see price get out of this 702 area, and get up towards that 9 cents, get a smaller correction, and then start heading back to the upside. As far as the RSIs go, the 4 hour, we got at 97 and 98 bearish. The 8 hour, 98 and 96, still bullish right at the top though. Your 12, yeah, same thing, 98, 98.3, 98.6, it's bearish. Your daily looks good. You could just get that quick correction down here and over with, and there you go. You can see it more, especially on a daily, that this could very well happen, right? 4 and 5. It very well could. And then, starting back then of the push back up. Your weekly, bearish, a 67 and a 79. And your monthly looks absolutely fantastic. Right, so keep an eye on those areas I told you about. Don't be shocked. If this comes down to 7.5 here, right in that area, 7.4, anywhere through there, would not be surprised at all. We get a push up 9 cents. That would pretty much get us out of the danger zone. Smaller correction and a push higher. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much. I will talk to this kind of a complicated area right now. Not a whole lot to say here. It's kind of honestly looking to me like if I was betting, it would probably say ABC here. If my opinion counts for shit. That's what I would see coming in here as a push down 7.5, and then a good push towards the upside as Bitcoin heads towards 119. Right. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Hit that like and subscribe. Sign up for that level 3 membership and come trade with us. Have a great day, everybody.